Menopause can have a huge impact on every aspect of our lives, including fitness and fat loss. I'm going to be talking about my journey with extreme fatigue, menopause and hormone replacement therapy. Hello fam, and welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa Neal, and this channel is all about helping you, if you're a woman over 40 or like me over 50, get in fantastic shape. And one of the big struggles, isn't it, is getting through menopause, just getting through it simply. So trying to exercise, trying to eat right on top of that, it can seem a real struggle, can't it? And I've had exactly the same problem as any other woman. Over the past 3 months, I've been suffering from extreme fatigue. I've made a video all about that, and I'm going to link it up here. And I'm going to give an update today because there's a few actions that I've been taking, and I talked about how I cut back on my exercise while I was trying to build my strength back up, build my health back up, and build my energy levels back up. And I'm pleased to say I actually feel so much better. I've got more energy. What I'm going to be doing now that I've got my energy back is going to be going on a fat loss phase, and I'm going to talk about that later so you can follow what I'm doing. I'm going to do updates here on YouTube about how I'm getting on. But first of all, I'm going to talk about my menopause. So I did actually take a visit to my doctor, and they did a lot of blood work. Couldn't find any problems there. However, how the medical system works in the UK, they don't give you at your regular doctor's surgery a full hormone blood test. And I thought, do you know what? It's about time. I had one now over a year ago for me to do a full hormone blood test to just find out what's going on with my hormones and whether there's any action I need to take as a result of having that. And currently, with my hormone replacement therapy, I have got estrogen and progesterone patches. I've taken my full hormone blood test, so that's female hormones, that's my thyroid function, that's testosterone, and I'm waiting to get the results back from that. So if you want me to do a further update on that, then do let me know. And the reason I do that, and I would highly recommend you actually get a full hormone blood test done, is I want to know what is going on with my body. I know that I'm kind of in perimenopause or menopause. I actually didn't have a menstrual cycle for 12 months, and then all of a sudden about 3 or 4 weeks ago I had a menstrual cycle. So I kind of want to know what's going on there. But I am on hormone replacement therapy, which I started almost a year ago, so I want to check now that I'm on the right dosage, because my doctor said to me there's a possibility that I'm not on the right dosage. And the only way really to find that out is actually to check your hormones, isn't it? And if you want to have your hormones checked, I will link in the description, and I have put a link up here, hormone blood test that you can take at home, that's available in the USA and it's available in the UK, and you can have a full female hormone blood test, and they also do a thyroid test. And if you use my discount code, and I'm going to put the discount code here, you can actually get 30% off. And I believe that every woman should have a hormone blood test. It's really important that you know what's going on with your hormones. So you might want to know if you've got low estrogen levels, because that tells you the reason why you're putting on more body fat. You might want to know if you've got low progesterone levels. You might want to know if you've got low testosterone levels, and you might want to check if your thyroid function's working properly, and all those things, if you've got low levels of those, they can cause so many problems, and you're going to have lower levels if you're going through menopause. But some women actually have lower levels than others of their female hormones, or they have a problem with their thyroid function. It's much more common at this age. And then you can take the appropriate course of action, maybe see your doctor, and you might even want to go down the route of hormone replacement therapy like I did. I mentioned that my energy levels are back up. So what I've started doing, I actually dropped doing any kind of cardio activity at all and focus purely on my strength training. And even my strength training, I wasn't getting the lifts that I kind of had before earlier in the year. And I've only just start feeling stronger, start being able to do the lifts that I've done before. So that's really good news. And what I'm doing now is implementing a small amount of cardio. So I've actually started just one day a week doing circuit style high intensity interval training, which I actually absolutely love, but I just didn't have the energy to do that before. So I've started doing those once a week because I know it's going to give me a good amount of fat burning. It's actually going to make my fitness levels a lot better, and it's going to get my heart rate up. But also, more importantly, it's actually fun to do those type of workouts. So I've incorporated those one time a week on top of my 4 times a week strength training sessions. And what I'm doing is 20 minutes high intensity interval training, 3 to 4 times a week on the stair climber or the elliptical or the rowing machine. This is what I currently look like, and I've got a 27-inch waist, I've got a 39-inch hip, and I'm weighing in at about 123 pounds. Now, I'm not really concerned about losing weight on the scale, which is what I would say to anyone that's trying to lose a bit of body fat. Don't worry too much on the weight on the scale. So what I do is I go on my pictures and my measurements. It's about looking my best, what I feel comfortable with. Often those last inch or two, or those last 5 to 10 pounds, they can actually be the most difficult to sort of drop the body fat. Is that last fraction. It actually requires a lot more hard work and a lot more dedication to get that last bit of body fat off. Now, in terms of my competition journey, I am not going to be competing this year. My main focus has actually been getting my energy levels back up, focusing on my hormone health. So that's getting in enough healthy fats like olive oil and avocado, 70% dark chocolate, green tea, that kind of thing, and not having the overuse of cardio, which is just going to make my energy levels much worse. Focusing on the strength training, focusing on getting high quality sleep, and reducing my stress levels. So that's been my main focus. If I feel well enough, then I will look at competing again next year. And don't forget, I'm going to put the hormone testing kit link in the description so you can get your hormones tested, and you can get 30% off by using this code.